Hello everyone, Precious7 here, back with some more Rogue Tower. This is a tower defense roguelike, where basically the goal is just to survive, not really as long as possible. You do end up winning eventually, and I think that's at level 30 is where you actually do start to, win. So of course, since it is a roguelike, it does have lots of roguelike elements, and basically, it's probably the most random roguelike I've actually ever seen, just because literally everything in this game is kind of random. The upgrades are random. The map, as you can see with you expanding it, is random. And so, after every round, you do get some upgrades that you can choose from. And I think I'll take the mortar. This mortar is pretty solid if I do say so myself. And let's get this guy up here. As you can see, there is a +3 kind of where I'm hovering my mouse, just because there is an elevation mechanic where you, of course, the higher the towers are, of course, the more range and damage they will deal. So let's see here. I want to take... I think I'll take... Yeah, I don't really like any of these options right now, but I guess I'll maybe take EMP just because I'll scale into kind of late game. And so I've placed... So something you may have noticed is all these random towers around these houses. This is just because, as you can see, the house is protected by 2 towers. And so it does generate gold at the start of each wave, and so basically I just kind of have those down to be able to just kind of generate passive income. Think of it like the bank from BTD6. And so I think I might be a little overconfident. Ooh, gas shells. Poison damage is always pretty good, so I will take that. And let's get this guy here. Let's change the targeting to most armor. This guy does have a base damage of 22 and of course has a armor multiplier. Certain towers do better against certain types of enemies. And so mortar is pretty good against armored enemies, but as you can see, its shield multiplier is pretty low. So we are going to have to watch out for that once we do encounter shield enemies, but right now we don't really need to do any of that. These upgrades, I don't really like any of them, so I'm going to take fortification, just because. And the same also goes for ballista. You can choose to manually level them up in order to get a higher multiplier, but we don't really need to worry about that at the current moment. Mortar will take care of pretty much every armored enemy at this point. And we got another house, so let's get that. And then let's get a ballista kind of right here, and I think this guy will be most health, just to kind of knock down the HP on those bit stronger enemies. Ooh, gas shells 2 is not bad. And I think that's what I'm gonna end up going for. A +1 damage to armor sounds pretty good, but I think I will take the poison damage. Maybe go for a poison build. And then, how big is the range? That's a pretty big range. And I think I might just get another mortar just to help out just a bit with shield enemies and also for the future. I'd say that's a pretty cool effect for the poison DOT. Let's see here. Slow but sure tonight might be good. Yeah, because I mean I already got poison shells on this, so might as well go with that synergy. And then let's see here. I think I'm gonna need to get more ballista. Or I think I might be fine here, but as you can see, health is ramping up quite a bit. It is ramping up quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, armor is pretty good. I think we just need to worry about health at this point, so I will get this guy on most health. As you can see, they are healing a slight bit if you keep seeing +25 around. If you aren't doing constant damage, they will kind of end up healing, although poison enemies do not heal. Vile consumption is pretty good. +1 extra shield damage from all attacks. We don't have any shielded enemies right now. The yellow part of their health is the armor. But just kind of for future proofing, we're doing pretty good right now, so I feel comfortable taking it. And we got a forest here. You can chop down these trees for money, but the longer you wait, the more money they will yield. So I won't actually be chopping down any of these trees, but I guess it is nice kind of insurance for later. Now, I wonder if I can get this guy on most health instead of most armor, because I think armored enemies might be fine, but I think for now we'll kind of hold off. So it's a pretty nice bend right here. Maybe use that in the future. Alright, so let's see. Expunge. Crits deal 10% of the target's current poisonous extra points and damage. I would take that, but we don't actually have anything that can crit at the current moment. And so I think I'll go for new tower, maybe? Yeah, I'll go for the Frostkeep as my new tower. Now, the Frostkeep is unique in that it costs mana to actually be able to use. We don't have anything that kind of regenerates mana at the moment. That's where these cubes come in. If we get another tower called the Mana Siphon, we can siphon away mana from these cubes to be able to use for our Frost Keeps. We don't really have anything like that at the moment, so I will kind of hold off on placing down Frost Keeps. We do have 3 mana per second, so I can go for like maybe 1, but that's kind of really about it. But do need to get up some Mana Siphons as soon as possible if I do want to take another tower that does consume mana. As you can see, enemies with armor are getting pretty beefy there. That's like half his health is just armor. Now it does get pretty intense once we do encounter the shielded enemies. As you can see, Frost Tower is slowing down everything in the range. I put it in this bend here just because, it's because it does attack in square, although the UI is kind of blocking that. Let's see. This is a new tower that wasn't here last update. I don't really want to take it now, if I'm being honest. So I think I'll take Fortification. Let's see, how much is this worth? And as you can see here, the path is actually split, so I can now choose between the two. I'll just go for this one. And there's a house there. Alright, so I think I'll just put a ballista down here. And then let's have these guys kind of knock down our armor, since they're in the front. These kind of chip down on armor so that my other towers can take care of the health. And we'll upgrade that armor multiplier, just because. So the mortars will have an easier time kind of knocking down armor. Although they are shredding right now. Mortars are pretty good. Frost keep helping out a ton there, slowing pretty much everything down so we have more time to beat everything. Although I will admit this is a bit late in the track at the moment, so that's going to be worrying. Normally I would take heavy shafts, but I need mana siphons, so I'm going to take that. And I'm going to build, I think I'll just build 2 at the moment. We only have 1 frost keep, but like I said earlier, if we want to place down more frost keeps or take other towers that do consume mana, I kind of want to be ready for that. Let me get these guys up to armor. And then I think we should be fine here. Mortars can pretty much take care of everything. Or maybe not. These guys are getting pretty far, but I mean, the bulk of my defense is kind of right here in the back at the moment. So I think we should be fine here. And the frost keep, pretty good. Having that slow in that bend is pretty good. Let's see, so what do I want? Sorcery? Round. I mean, I think I'll hold off and I'll take enchanted bolts right now, +1 damage to shield. And then I don't really kind of want to do anything else with mana. How much are these worth? 121. I think I'll hold off. Maybe when they get to like 200 is where I'll start. And then I'll place like a mortar here just to get my armor. I upgrade that to 20. Just to see if I can knock down armor completely and just go straight for the health. Then I need to get more ballista in the back, so kind of not screwed against these health enemies. I think I'll put it here. Let's go for most health, and then let's up his multiplier up kind of a bit. This guy is almost taken care of, but almost No scar. Let's see. Poison Bolt. That's really good. I'm going to take Poison Bolt. And now that I got Poison Bolt, I kind of want to take stuff that increases poison damage. And there is a house up here, so I will do something like that. And let's go for most armor. Let me expand this way. This guy's worth 169. Alrighty. Let me get a Mana Siphon here just because. And then kind of in the middle round, I'll just place down ballistas around this house whenever I can. Alrighty, let's see. Creeping Cough. Poisoning enemies also slow them by 5% poison gain. That's pretty good. But there's another card on here, Banditry. Enemies drop +2 gold on death, but also deal +1 damage to the tower. I will take that, just because that's kind of for the future. I do kind of want Banditry for... let's see, which way do I want to expand? I'll go expand this way. And then... house here, so I'll place that around, and let's go for most armor yet again, and then up that to double digit. Is this double digit? Yes. Alrighty. And so the unique thing about this is that there is bosses without having like a separate game mode like in BTD6. We do have a boss coming up next round. I think we should be fine for that. If not, once he gets here, he'll get shredded mostly. Well, these guys are pretty low level, so that might be a bit of a problem there. Thankfully, mortars are also just pretty cracked. The poison damage is really coming in handy. Alright, let's see. Poison Bolt 2 is not bad. I'm increasing the maximum poison from 30 to 80 is pretty good. Not really sure what I want to take here. I think I will take Poison Bolt 2 just to do more damage to the boss, and I'll chop down a few of these trees. I kind of want to make sure I am good for this boss, so I'm going to put a Frost Keep here. Let's get some more Mana Siphons. And then... I think we'll kind of leave it like that. And let's go for Ballista. And this guy will be most health. And then let's see. Where does he spawn? He spawns here. Oogie is the boss for this one. And I think we should be good against the boss. If not, then I guess that's kind of whatever. He should hopefully get shredded once we start slowing him down. Yeah, look at that. Look how slow he is. And give time for that poison DOT to build up as much as possible. Well, it's not really looking too great at the moment. He's now worth 225. I'll get some of that. Let's get mortar down. Another one. Let's go for most armor. Now these guys in the back, this is kind of a bit worrying. We don't really have much damage on this guy, so that's a bit of a concern. Let's get most health on this guy, and I probably should be leveling up these guys. Let's get this guy down. You are nothing, so I'll get you to most health. And then we should hopefully be shredding once Oogie gets to this Frost Keep back here. Yeah, look at that. Already have his health. Then we're shredding. He's like 2,000 over 3,000 stacks on his poison. Look at that. That's absolutely nuts. Wasn't even worried for a second. It was easy. Let's see what I want here. I will take Enchanted Bolts just because we are going to start seeing shielded enemies now, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see. What do I want here? I think I'll take broadhead bolts. Don't really want to take cannon because that's good against armored enemies, and I kind of need shield damage right now. So before I start, let me get another ballista here. Let me up his shield. And let's get this guy to kind of most shield. And I think I will... Let's get this guy to most shield. And I think I want to expand this. Gravestone's gloomy. As you can see here, it's a shielded enemy. So he has the gray part of his health is the shield. So that is something to kind of watch out for. As you can see, there are a lot of shielded enemies here. And so that's why I've said, you know, certain towers are better here. So mortar isn't going to be too great because mortar is good against armored enemies. But shield enemies aren't really going to do too great. So that's why I got the ballista up to a 15 shield multiplier. But it seems that even still, we are taking a bit of a while to kind of take him down. Hopefully that poison DOT will do some good work here. Let me chop down a couple more of these trees. And then let's go for kind of more ballista for shield damage. More shield. And then I think these guys in the back, I think, are fine. How are we looking up here? We got a couple people with full shield, but we should be good here. Yeah, we're good here. Let me get some more. Let's go for shield. Most shield. Yeah, these guys, not even worried at all. Alrighty. And then let's see. Jagged heads. Interesting. All ballistas deal 25% bleed damage. I mean, we could go all in on DOT. But do I want creeping cough? Because I mean, I think we don't have good shield damage, so I'm gonna go for creeping cough just so that way we can slow down the shielded enemies even further. So I'm gonna go for, might sound weird, but I'm gonna go for a mortar here. And then I'm going to get him on most shield. Even though he does not good shield damage, we can use him for that poison to slow down shield enemies. So I'm going to expand here. So I haven't done that in a while. And we have a mini boss spawning. We have Greg coming in. Hopefully we can actually take down Greg. Let me get shield multiplier up further. Just top out just a wee bit. Armored enemies are going absolutely nowhere. Pretty easy. How much are these worth? 289. I think maybe next level I will chop them down. And chop this guy down just for a bit of extra cash. Where is Greg? There's Greg. And we're shredding Greg, it seems, so that's a good sign. Now I think I might want to get some towers here just because I think people are healing once they get here, so we don't really want that. Greg is getting pretty far, but he has a lot of poison stacks on him, and he's pretty slow, so I think we should be fine against Greg. Mini bosses do take away a lot of health from the tower. Yeah, it seems like we're fine. Greg's about to die from poison, it seems like, and all the other enemies are fine. They are getting scarily far is the thing, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see. I don't really like any of the options here. I could take sorcery just in case I do decide to take some more. Manage towers, which I think I might. Or I could show off the cannon, because why not? So the cannon is unique because it's basically the gimmick of the cannon is that it pierces. It pierces kind of enemies. The only issue is that there's no way to actually set your towers on last. So you can't really actually make use of that pierce too much. And of course, like I said, you know, cannon's not really good against shield, but is great against armored enemies. So I think I'll put this guy on most armor. I don't think we're gonna be taking advantage of its ability to pierce, but since you can't actually like put it like on a last targeting, you can't really utilize its pierce. And so I think getting more ballista with shield damage, I think is kind of the play. And then Hopefully mortar and the frost keep can slow everything down for that creeping cough. These are worth 324. I'll chop down these two. And then I think we should be fine here. Armored enemies, I guess, still are showing up. So let me get this guy, and let's get him for most armor. And it seems like pretty much everything is getting shredded here, which is what I do want, ideally. And these are a lot of armored dudes over here, but I think we should be fine there. The mortars are going to shred these guys. Yeah. And then the ballista can clear up. So I think maybe having a choke point right here is what I want to transition into. I think that might be the play. Also, I think I missed out on space. Yeah, I did miss out on some gold for that house, but oh well. And the poison mortars are doing work. Mana bolts. Ooh. But enchanted bolts is also pretty good because we don't have good shield damage. Or maybe I could get frostbite or dehydration. I'm not sure. But I think I might actually go for enchanted bolts. I think I'll start setting up if I do want to take mana bolts in the future. So let me jump down this tree and let's start placing down some mana siphons just in case I do get poison mana bolts offered in the future. I kind of want to be able to keep that up. All right, get these here. And let's see, we have plus 19 a second. I don't actually think that's even enough, to be honest. I'm gonna chop down this tree in the back before I forget. Because we do have, because the mana keep also does take in mana, so I think it might be a while before you actually are even able to take advantage of mana bolts. But hopefully that doesn't hurt me in the future. Let's get another ballista right here. And this guy, let's get him to most shield, up his shield damage kind of even further. And it seems like we are kind of struggling against armored enemies. I did put a lot of effort into shields, but mortars can hopefully clean up. And we do have the cannon in the back, which is really great against shields, or armors, I must say. We have a mini boss, William. William got absolutely shredded. Yeah, like I said, we are struggling against armored enemies. I completely forgot, those kind of exist, but I think we should be fine here. They are pretty low, and we do have 2 mortars in the back cleaning up. So I think I'll get another mortar just to help out against, specifically for armored enemies. William is almost dead. Yep, he dropped a chest. That's perfect. I can get more cards this way. All right. Who else left alive? It's just here, but I guess they're cleaning up at the moment. All right, let me start setting up this mortar. Let's get it like right here. Yeah. Let's just kind of pour everything into the armor aspect. And then once I think I'll just chop this tree down and get even more for armor. All right, let's see what do I want. Slow but sure. Let's go for it. To go all in on the poison, let me open this chest. What do I get? Let's go for EMP. More shield damage is pretty good. And let's see, it's level 19. And we should be fine here. Yeah. Wow, this guy can attack pretty far. No shield damage, but that's kind of fine. Let me get him to 30 armor. And then I think I'll save up for another cannon. Well, I guess I could chop down the street because it's worth 400. Let me get the cannon here, and let's go for most armor right now. And level him up just a little bit. And then hopefully he shoots in place where he'll end up piercing, but who knows, who knows. And it seems that even enemies with regular health. Oh, this guy's healing, so I guess that's not really good. Unburdened by blood. So hopefully these guys in the back can help clean those up, but I guess people who can heal, definitely are going to be an issue. Hopefully we don't actually end up dying here. But I mean, we do have 23 health, but the enemies do 2 damage to the tower now instead of 1 because we took banditry before. How in the world do you kill these guys? Because that is... Let me get this guy here. Health damage? Almost health. because that is getting scary far. Come on. They keep healing. Why don't they die? Jesus. Is it poison damage? Like, I swear. It's like every tick, they heal like 400. Let me get this guy to progress. Getting these guys in the back clean up. I mean, we got one, but then there's these others here. So that's gonna hurt. We're still alive, but it's not really ideal. I don't really want to take fortification. Mana bombs, I don't think I want to take. I think I'll take broadhead bolts because if those guys tell me anything, I think we need health damage at the moment. Let's see, what are these guys' health at? 15. I mean, their health multipliers aren't actually that bad, and I guess the cannons are pretty good for health. Hopefully we don't encounter too much more, because that did hurt a bit. We lost 10 health. Got a mini boss here. And we did get some more of those dudes. So let me get this guy down for health. Let's get him down to... I passed it. Most health. And then just spam this health upgrade. I think I want to go to 30 for this health. Then hopefully the kind of... or maybe not most health. Maybe just kind of progress. Just have it set to natural. Because it's going to target the bosses first. And I kind of don't really want that. Maybe it can eventually kind of hit up the healing guys, but hopefully. It seems that that one did help. I might want to get another. One kind of slipped through. That's not good. We just need to take, you know, just take at least some down. I can tank some, but I can't really tank much more. I can really only take like 7 guys at this point. But man, that healing ability is like busted, I swear. Yeah. We do need some more kind of health. I'm thinking maybe this guy might be susceptible to bleeding. Maybe that's kind of his thing. Okay, so it seems like we are going to kill him, but they are getting pretty far for kind of my liking. So I think kind of what I'll do is I'll set up some more for health. Could always go for mine, but I kind of want to... Do I want to go for mine? Because, I mean, increasing the max health and repairing is pretty good. But I mean, maybe more health, just so that way those guys that heal don't actually end up healing. So let me get this guy to kind of... I passed it. Let me go back to most health and just kind of increase this even further. Then kind of, what do I want to expand here? I think here is good. And I think here is good. And then maybe I can go for mortar, because mortar is area damage. Maybe I can get this guy to health. Even though it's not really what it was meant, but I mean, first time for everything, I guess. Don't really want least health. Let me go for most health. And then I think hopefully that'll be good. Alrighty. I think the frost keep here slowing them down is going to help out a ton. I think I might want to get another frost keep because some people are getting by and they're not really kind of as frozen as much as I would like them to. Yeah, so after getting a couple of ballista, you know, I think we're doing a lot better. Let me get this guy up to health even further. And then, yeah, they're not getting as far as they were before, so that is wonderful. And we still are absolutely shredding everything. Shield enemies are no problem right now. Ballista are OP. We amassed $1,200. That is insane. And alright. Not really even sure what I want to take in this point. I think maybe just kind of going more for poison damage, I think would maybe be the best option. I do want another frost keep, but I mean, I don't really think there's a good spot to place it for like a bend or anything. Let's see, what do I want? Do I want a poison sprayer? Is the question. I mean, I think dehydration. I think kind of debuffing everything in the radius will be pretty good. And so let me go for another ballista, kind of right here. And then I just kind of realized I went for all these mana siphons, but I never really actually ended up going for a tower that actually consumes mana. Let's expand here because it seems to kind of go inward. So if I can go inwards, then having overlapping lanes will be pretty good. So is the tower placed down? No, it's level 8. It's level 8. This guy's level 1. Okay, so let me get him the health damage. And then let's go for most health. Nope, wait, that was most armor, most health. There we are. Is this my armor dude? This is my armor dude. They're letting these guys right here heal, but hopefully once they get in here, they should be fine. Absolutely shredding. And we dropped a chest. I think there was a mini boss. I just didn't see it. Next boss should be coming up here pretty soon. I'll open this chest right now. And then I think Jagged Heads, I do want to get that. Get some bleed damage kind of going on. Really go all in on that DOT. And then let's see, what else do I want to get? Maybe just another Frost Keep for good measure. And then kind of over here, we're not really doing too hot with shield enemies. I do want to kind of kill this faster. I mean, it's kind of weird, but using mortar for shield, I guess, can work. Let's see, what do I want? Bleed them dry is not bad. Or advanced ballistics. I think I'll take that. Being able to crit is pretty good. Yeah, okay, so this does go in. So I think I'll just kind of go all in for this. Because, you know, if it overlaps, then that would be perfect. So let me get this guy up to, I guess 1,000 first. The shield multiplier is not bad. Or 26. And how much money have these houses made? This guy has made 431. This guy has made 750. This guy has made 519. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good if I do say so myself. We got more of these guys getting through. And guy with almost full armor has slipped through as well. That's not good at all. I can tank a few, but I can't really tank too much. And these guys won't really be high level because they haven't really been attacking. But I think they can take this guy out. Yeah. But I think these 4 guys right here are going to be a bit of an issue. And we do have kind of more slipping through. So I think I kind of need more ballistas for health. Alright, so they took those guys out, so I think we're fine there, but we need to take this guy down, and I think the rest is kind of fine. So let me get a, yeah, I think I'll take a ballista, and then let's just get this guy for health, and then just keep him on progress. And then I think we should be good there. Alright, let's see, what do I want to take? Mana bombs. I don't really know if I want to take that yet. I don't think I will be taking that. I'll just go for Jagged Heads too. Or maybe EMP. No, because I'm fine against shields. I think the ballista are strong enough. Yeah, so this is going to end here, so that will be pretty good. So my towers will kind of be overlapping right there. That's perfect. And we got a boss here, God King Oogie, who has armor. Let me get more. Let me get like another mortar to bust down that armor. Because I'm more worried about the boss more than anything, but well, maybe not, because we have creeping cough, so I think kind of slowing down the boss a lot, so these 2 mortars can just kind of absolutely demolish his armor is gonna be pretty good. I mean, this guy's the shield guy. I completely forgot. All right, so everything's getting killed here. That is perfect. Alrighty. So I think the boss is fine, but these guys here are going to be a bit of an issue. Hopefully, I think if once they reach the Frost Keep, they should be dead, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah. It is getting a bit worrying. I think I might want to expand this chokehold because they're kind of all clustered. Maybe having like maybe a bit longer. Let me get this guy down for health. Now 27, I think is good. And then yeah, the boss is easy. Dudes back there are no issue. Yeah, so it's really just kind of the enemies that are a big problem other than the boss. The boss goes down fairly easy. Alright, let's see here. I kind of want to have more towers come up in the front just so that way rounds don't actually take as long. Let me open this treasure chest and let's get advanced ballistics. I think, didn't we already take that? Let's take ghost and shells, and let's take a mine so that way we can actually heal. And then these are mine spots, as you can see right here. Mana bolts I don't really want. Monster studies I also don't want. I think I will take frost bolts so that way we can get even more kind of slowage going on. So let me find all these mine spots just so I can recoup some of that lost health that I got, and also just kind of have more health in general. Drop a chest. Let's see what we get. Let me open it. I think we can maybe afford to take Tesla coil just to help out even more against shield, because Tesla coil is pretty good against shield. So before I start, I do want to get quite a few. Let me go for mana siphons first just to get even more mana. If we don't have any mana, they won't attack, as you probably deduced. And so I think maybe plus 31 might be pretty good. So I don't really want a whole ton, but just kind of a few down. And so I need to up its shield multiplier by a lot. Won't really be doing too much against shield, but the more it attacks, the better it'll do. So this is the end. That's where the monsters are spawning from this portal. And so now we gotta expand in other directions. But having this kind of overlap and have this here is pretty good. And we can do a good amount of damage kind of here. Sorry man, mortars are pretty good, pretty cracked. Their long range and AoE just really makes them awesome. And the soundtrack in this game is pretty good as well. So we just kind of invest even more into kind of shields. And then we got one shield guy making pretty far now. He got decimated. So let me up the armor guides because I forgot the cannons are also here. 25 I think is a bit low at this point. Kind of want a bit more, so let me upgrade that. And so I think we kind of slowed down everything now at this point, just because we have just so many guys over here. Let me get these two here, and I think we should be full. Yeah. Not really doing a whole lot to that shielded dude, so let me get you even more. I think kind of at this point I kind of want 25 shield damage or more for it to really work out. Where's the armor guy? This is armor guy. Let me get up to 35 because the armor guys are taking a bit of a while to kind of break down. Alrighty. I don't want to take mana bolts. I might take frost bolts too. I mean, gold rush I guess could be pretty good, but I do feel like, I mean, 0.25 speeds, not really good, and I do feel like we are making a decent amount of money. We're not really starving for cash, so I think I'll kind of hold off on that, and then I'll just kind of play it by ear if we need to. So let me expand this way. So I think I might want to have a mortar here just to help clear that lane. So I think I will do exactly that. Plus 5. Let me upgrade this guy. I think this guy will just kind of be all around, so I can upgrade his shield damage too if I really need to. Got a mini boss here. Who are you? You're Zubu. It was nice knowing you, Zubu. You didn't really last very long. Oh, Zubu dropped the chest. I didn't even notice. Let me open it. I don't really feel comfortable taking it. I don't feel like we have enough mana siphons, so I don't want to take mana bolts or mana bombs. I don't feel comfortable taking that. So we'll just go for monster studies. And I mean, +1 health does help out against the healing guys too, so I think that's not a bad pick there. I mean, honestly, I don't even think I should have taken the cannons because we didn't even use them too much. Let me increase this guy's shield damage kind of even further. And that range, man, is absolutely insane. And so, let me go for a ballistic kind of right here. Let's get this guy just kind of up his shield damage just a bit more. And let's have him on progress. Just to kind of help out kill this side a bit faster because we are going to be kind of stalling. Let's see. I mean, I think I'll take Bleed Them Dry, even over Freezing Bolts, just because I kind of do feel like we are kind of doing a lot of, we're pretty much freezing everything, so I don't feel like there's a really need for that. And then not enough gold. Alright, let me expand this guy over this way. And look at that, like a few mortar shots and like half these guys are dead, basically. And once they get here is where the real fun begins here. I don't really feel like my Tesla Tower is kind of contributing too much, so let me increase the shield damage even further. Well, I feel like by the time they enemies get here, there's have like no shield available, so I think that's probably why. This guy has shield and armor. Wow. But I think we should be fine against that. Maybe not, because this guy is still not doing too good. But he hasn't reached kind of here at this point, so maybe he might be fine. Yeah. Let me get another ballista. I mean, I guess right here might be fine. Just increase his shield damage. I think I kind of want at minimum 20 at this point for everything. And then the shield guy, let me get you to 30 so you can really destroy shields. And armor, I'll keep you there. Armor, that's fine. And then this guy's gonna go all around. He's not really contributing too much, so get this guy at health. Let's get that guy at health. Alright. Let's see what I want. Haunting houses, I guess I'll tax the dead. Just get a bit more money. Play it here. Place it next to the graveyards. Then I'll expand this path, just because. Got a mini boss showing up, is Tough. Well, Tough isn't really going to last very long here. It will. Alright. Kind of placing these haunted houses just so that way when the round ends I can get a decent chunk of change. We should be fine for pretty much everything. Alright, once Tough gets to this part here, he's gonna get shredded. Already has his shield down, now he's gotta break down the armor. And then, yeah, just like that, pretty easy. Well, I guess, yeah, didn't even make it out. So let me open this. I think I'll take dehydration even over banditry, even though we get, you know, more money for kill. I think once we got haunted house, I think we're kind of set for cash. And these guys are getting pretty far. Hopefully we're good here. Let me place down some ballistas. This guy has a decent chunk of armor. It's one of those healing dudes. That's not good. And a lot of these guys are kind of making it farther. So let me... Alright, kind of panicking here, but let me get this guy's down. I think we should be fine, hopefully. So we're not really kind of as set as we are. This guy's armor is taking a bit of a while. Hopefully this mortar can really bust it down. I mean, thankfully we do have the slow, and I think that's what's going to help us here, or save us. And so, yeah, we're kind of fine up front, but just kind of in the back, we're struggling quite a bit. And these guys are healing quite a lot. I mean, I can tank these two because they're only going to deal 2 damage to the tower, and I do have quite a lot of health, but not really a good sign for the future. So I'm thinking I want to get even more ballista, or maybe just like kind of frost keeps, maybe, because I got those guys back. Let's see. Do I want dehydration? I mean, I think we're fine against armor, maybe. Let's see. Or do I want one of these two? I think maybe I'll just take I'll just take health because those guys over there were kind of struggling. So let me get this guy here. And then I guess you can be, let's see. Let me just get you up to armor. I think maybe that might be where we're struggling. Let me expand this here. And then, all right, should be good here. Man, looking at the map kind of like in a bird's eye view like this is, it's really a show. There's like a lot of enemies here. I think we should be good. Let's see. Those tornado things are speedy. Wow. You can't even kill them before you get out of here. Are they immune to the slow, or it's just that like they're so fast that they can get out of there before they're slowed? Hopefully that's not the case. Let's go ahead and get this guy to kind of all around. You know, let's kind of keep spamming ballista at this point. Mortars are pretty expensive and I don't really feel like they're worth it. Tesla coil maybe, but I don't really feel like there's a good bend for me to put Tesla coils in. And it seems like these tough guys are just tanks. I think that's kind of why they're making it through, just because they have so much HP. And we don't have no armor damage. That's also another thing. I'm kind of relying on the mortars for armor damage, but I probably should get the ballistas up to decent armor damage as well. And then I think, yeah, I think that's probably why. These guys have like no armor damage, so we're gonna be struggling. So I think once this round ends, I'll do something about that. Let me get more haunted houses, just to generate even more money. And then, yeah, but like something like here. Right, let's see. I still don't want gold rush. Fortification, I guess we'll just take. We're kind of doing good on mana at the moment, so I need to upgrade these guys to better armor damage. I think that's why we're struggling. And then I'll expand you here. Oh, we got a mini boss tornado who is really fast. I can't even read the name. Oh, it's Greg. It's Greg again. Hello, Greg. He got reincarnated as a tornado. Hopefully Greg will be fine here, because since he's pretty fast, you know, we really got to burst down that shield. Yeah. He did get a bit far, so that is a bit worrying. If we do have a boss that's like just as fast or even faster, that's going to be an issue. Or 2,000 gold right now. I think I'll just invest it into armor damage. Even though some of these guys just have the most shield, I think just kind of having armor damage, if there's no shield guys around. If they target someone who does have armor, I think they should be good for that. Are you armor? You are armor. Toughs are still making it through with decent amounts of shield. Hopefully the mortar can clean up. Since this guy is pretty long range and he can still take out shield enemies from that far, I think I'll kind of invest a lot into the armor. I think we're good here. I can tank them, but I don't really want to. We have 3 guys, but I think they should be fine there. Hopefully. They are healing quite a bit, which is the scary part. You're the shield guy, and then let's get you up to 30 armor. You're just kind of all around. I need you to burst down shields even more. Let's see. Let's check out these guys in the back. I mean, we are taking them out, but it's very slow. But I think we will do it eventually. Yeah. So let me look at it. Yeah. Alright, so toughs are a bit of an issue. Do I want banditry? I mean, yeah, no one's making it to the... I mean, I could go university. I think I will go for university, even over banditry. I can't really place on any universities now because they're expensive. Let me expand this guy. Alright, I can place them now. Your shrine is right here. And then let's just invest. So, they have a % chance of actually discovering stuff. So, I kind of need to upgrade this in order for it to be able to discover stuff. So, 3% chance of like increasing damage is pretty low, but you know, over time it will kind of pay itself off. And it's just kind of a way for me to passively get stronger, or even more stronger without even having to like do anything. So I think I'll be fine there. Those tornadoes, man, are speedy. They are speedy. Oh, a couple actually made it through. If tornadoes make it through with full shield, ooh, like those guys, I think we're kind of screwed because no one in the back can actually break shields. Wow, those tornadoes are fast. Okay, so those guys were able to break it down, but that's not, it's not looking good here. And I kind of wonder why. Oh, that's a huge amount of people. Our damage is not looking too great here. I don't know if people in the back can break this because they have no shield damage. I didn't upgrade. Like, look at that. Only 13 shield multiplier at this point is like low. But I mean, they're going to be so slow and already weak from like their encounter before. So I think we might be able to, but I mean, yeah, it's fine, but it's not really looking too good. So this guy, let's get this guy just kind of up. Let's really invest into kind of shield. All the guys back there are dead, so it's good there. I mean, I could do quality over quantity. I mean, I could, but I'm not really sure if I want it. One base damage. Let's see. I mean, I think I will. I think I'll do quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. Yeah. Because, I mean, this guy has, like, what, like 15... You have 44% crit chance. That's really good, yeah. And their crit chance is only going to go up the more they level, so I think that's worth it. I'll expand this. We got another mini-boss coming in. You are... Catharhar. Catharhar. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's see. That's about it. Haven't had a boss in a while. I think another one spawns at 40, I believe. I think that's the next one. As this guy is just a mini boss. Hopefully we can break down his shield. Oh, we can by immediately slowing him down. Wow. Wow, look at that. Alright, so I guess leveling up these guys is probably the best thing I want to do right now, just to get that crit chance up even higher. So I think I'll just invest into shield. Alright, treasure chests. I'll do... I mean, I guess I'll do Ghost and Shells just to help out even more against shields. And up these guys' shield multiplier. Even though we can't really do it too much, but oh well. And then tornadoes are really a pain to deal with, but I think we should hopefully be fine there. Alrighty. Scholarship's not bad. Yeah, I'll take scholarships. Have you gained anything? You have not, but I can invest a couple thousand into you. So I think that's all I will do, and then I think I'll just start the next round. Nothing I really want to spend my money on at this point. Undergraduate achievement. Would you look at that? Oh, do we discover something? We did. We discovered health damage. Alrighty. Pretty good. Any mini bosses that spawned? Doesn't seem like it. And then let me get more ballista. And then just kind of up its shield damage and kind of crit chance. I think having like 50% crit chance at this point is really good. Doing double damage is always pretty good. That's a lot of shield enemies, but I think we should be fine here. Oh, these guys, whatever those are, paintings I think they are? Look like paintings, are getting pretty far, and they've actually broken through. They should hopefully be able to handle that, but it's not looking too good. Are we good here? I can tank a couple, but I can't really tank too much. Yeah, I think we're fine there, but not really looking too great. Even though I want to add more ballista, it doesn't really feel like it's helping out too much. Like, even though we have like 50% crit chance, it's not like looking too good. See. Let's see. Research breakthrough. Ooh, that's really good. 5% crit chance is always nice. And then I guess I'll expand here. Hopefully this kind of ends here would be ideal. And we got a boss, 6th element Oogie. That's a lot of shield, but I think we should be fine against Oog. Oogie's not really the thing that worries me. So let me go more here. Let me upgrade these a bit more, so just to get even more crit chance. Then have we discovered any more? No, just that. So I think kind of at minimum I want 50% crit chance. And then we got 10% slow kind of going on, so that's good there. And then notice here we have like a chance for 3x damage, and that's like huge. Ooh, we have a mini boss and a boss. Are we good here? Brother Silence? Yeah. Yeah, we're good there. Hopefully the frost keeps can keep up, because I've noticed some of these guys aren't being slowed down. I think I might need another one. I mean, it's going to be in an odd spot. Actually, that's a Tesla tower. Wait, no, that's not a Tesla tower. Ooh, wait, hold on. Are we good here? That's a lot of guys. Where's Oogie? Okay. I think we might... No, I don't think we're good here. There's not really much I can really do. I mean, I can get a cannon in the back, but that's not really gonna help. That's a lot of guys. I can't tank all of these, so I'm gonna need you guys to break down some. I think we're gonna leak some lives here, but we're gonna leak some lives, but if I can just kind of mitigate that, and we just kind of make sure that Oogie doesn't actually reach the exit, because that's the one shit KO. Okay, so it's been a while since people have actually reached the tower keep, and they're not being slowed. I noticed that. All right, come on, break him down, break him down, break it down. How much have these made? 1,000, almost 2,000 gold gifted. Wow. Can you do a bit more damage, please? Thank you. Oh, a shielded guy broke through. That's not good. Ah, ooh, no. Oh, and we lost here. Oogie made it through. And there's no way we're gonna be able to beat Oogie. I can try to spam down Ballista, but they're gonna be pretty low level. And then like Tesla coil, not really gonna help, but it's just something. But was Oogie immune to the slow? Because I feel like he should have been shredded there. Okay, we lost 4, but if we can just kill Oogie, I can tank the rest, is the thing. So I mean, if we just break Oogie down, I can tank the rest. I just can't tank him. He has 42,000 blood stacks, wow, and 50,000 Alright. So I mean, we won, but we're barely alive at this point. And so I think we will kill the rest, fortunately. Beep boop, you're dead. I sure am. I sure am. All frost keeps gain plus 25% burn damage. I will take that. And then I got a chest up here. Let me take this. Open. Let's see. I guess we'll take sorcery. And then I think by this next wave we're dead, if the last wave was any indication. Ooh boy. Music has changed significantly. Let me just kind of spam down ballistas. And then... Wow, these naturally spawn it with 50% crit chance, wow. That is nuts. Let me kind of just get these guys all around to deal good damage. But I don't think we're going to be lasting much longer here, if I'm being completely honest. No mini bosses, but we aren't slowing down as many enemies. They're getting by, and the tornado dudes are whizzing through our defense. And health guys, regen guys are no problem. These prisms are gonna be, are they gonna be an issue? I don't know. But that is a huge, dense, like, line of enemies. I'm not sure we're gonna be good here. Maybe more mortars is the issue, maybe solution, just to get more area damage. But mortars are so expensive, 1,000. Doesn't even include upgrading them. I think we might actually be dead here. If we're alive, it's just gonna be the skin. Yeah, we're dead here. Look at that. We're not dealing as much damage as we were before. I think I was kind of getting more ballista for like single target, but I wasn't getting area damage. I think that's kind of where we were struggling a lot was in the area damage department. I mean, if we can take down a few, you know, we'll be fine, but I doubt it. We got down one. I think we're gonna take down this guy. I mean, I can boost armor damage, but I'm kind of wasting my money because I really don't want anything back here at this point. And the toughs, I don't think we're gonna be able to take down, maybe. But yeah, what a well-timed achievement we got. Beep boop, you're dead. And at this point, we're like barely hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Okay, so we're alive, but not gonna be alive for much longer. So my only other thought process is that we're still lacking like area damage. Icebreaker. Yeah, I think we do want to do that. I don't really want to. I would get, what is it, Seance right now, but nah. All frost keeps deal plus 1 damage. Shields, no. Increasing base damage from like the base damage we lost. I think that's pretty good. Let's get Mortar. I don't even know what targeting I would set you as, and upgrading you was so expensive. I think I just kind of. I mean, by the time I think we're good with shields, I think it's just armor and health is where we're struggling a bit. So I guess I'll just kind of do something like that, and then. I mean, I guess we'll just expand this. A lot of intersections. A lot of crossroads here. Any mini bosses? Any mini bosses? I don't think so. Actually, no, there is. We got 4 score. 4 score and 7 years ago. And that's a huge line of enemies here. Hopefully we're good there. This is the mortar display down? Yes, it is. And then just kind of upgrade this guy just kind of a lot. And I noticed the base damage hit is going to be a lot because this guy only has like 24 crit chance, 25, yeah. Not really too good. Are we actually good for the mini boss? I think we are, but it still is looking pretty scary overall. Yeah, like I said, like, you know, we're going to be alive, but it's going to be a skin over teeth. Now that this wave is hitting in, I don't think we're going to be doing all that well. Enemies are already getting past. It seems like we're shredding right now, but no, that is a huge lick line there. Yeah, that was a huge line of enemies. Slowing it down didn't even help. I feel like pumping the enemies up doesn't help out too much. Maybe that's why we're not doing too hot. But I mean, they're weak though. They're weak. So I mean, I can try to save face by like spamming ballista, but it's not really gonna look too good. I can't tank all of these, so if you guys could break down a couple more, that'd be amazing. Just a little more. So that's fine. I can tank some of these, but at this point, we're just barely alive at this point. Let me open this chest, see what we get. I think maybe dehydration. Do I want banditry at this point? I think maybe chill of blood would be pretty good. I don't really want to take banditry since enemies are getting so far at this point that we're not actually killing. We're barely killing them before they reach the tower. And I don't think we're gonna be alive for too much longer here. I can try to maybe a cannon, maybe the pierce might help. That's like my only thought process is the pierce. Let me get this guy up to armor and here. I think another reason it seems like this path is the weakest path by far. I think that's because they take the shortest route to the exit, and so it's like, you know, they don't like go up here and then around. They go like, you know, here and then they just kind of cut through, and so it kind of screws it there. But hopefully the pierce from the cannon can help out against that this massive clump that's going to be coming in. I don't think there's any mini bosses, but I think we should be fine. But who knows? Who knows? I don't really know how much pierce this guy has, but I hope it's a lot. I'm hoping it's like infinite or something. I think this is a good spot since even though I can't put it on last, if I have it on first, it does have a good straight line to put it down. Yeah, that is a good spot there for the pierce. But a lot of guys are getting through. Get another ballista. Not really much I can really do at this point. We got cubes now. Interesting. Interesting. I think we're gonna survive this. Ooh, wait, we got guys with full HP getting through. I think we're gonna tank these because we can't take down the guys back here. Can't take down like these prisms at full HP, as they'll have like no armor damage. But I mean, I can tank them. It's just not gonna be pretty. I mean, I can tank them, but yeah. How we're alive at this point, I have no idea. And I don't really want to start upgrading like people back here just because we're not going to be leveling them up, so they're going to be pretty weak even if I do place them down. Let's see. All universities gain +2 to research. I completely forgot about this. I'm going to take more scholarships. You haven't discovered anything else? Why? I'd really like those studies done right now. I do realize there are houses over here, but I could place down Tesla coils because they're pretty inexpensive. So yeah, placing down Tesla coils. Finally, Tesla coils have a use. I wish I took some other tower, but oh well. And we found the exit there, so we're done with that. And that spawned a mini boss. We have 6 cents coming in. We have 6 cents coming in. Anyone seen the movie? Pretty good movie. Alright, so this clump right here is going to be a problem. Maybe I need to expand more of this just to make this clump, maybe to make this longer so that maybe they're not just kind of all clumped up against each other. Let me upgrade this guy because I feel like he's doing pretty good damage because he does have that pierce mechanic going for him. And it's a pretty good straight line he's going to be shooting down once that clump comes in. 6 cents. Hopefully 6 cents we can take down. I think if 6 cents gets past, I think we lost. 6 cents sped up. Yeah, we're good there. Are we? Barely. Okay. I'm gonna open the treasure chest. I guess grape shot. Let's just go for that. And ooh, I think we're dead here. Because those cubes or not cubes, those prisms are pretty fast, and that clump there, this like half the wave just rolls through. But wow, that is not looking too great. I think level 39 is where we're going to fail at. Because I can't tank all of this, and I don't think we're going to be able to kill kind of enough. I mean, maybe with the creeping cough, we can kind of slow everything down enough to where they have enough time, but I doubt it. I mean, I can try to spam Ballista, but I'm kind of wasting my money and raising the cost of everything. Out of money right now. And then, yeah, I think this is a GG. Yeah, this is a GG. Unfortunate, but I mean, level 39, pretty good. Well, play and do better next time. Yeah, let's kind of tank everything. Or maybe not, it's not a GG, surprisingly. I thought there was going to be a lot more coming through than that did. So we're going to be down to like what, 12 health? But I think we're dead on 40. Unless I get something insane here, which I don't. I don't want to take scholarships because I need damage right now. I think maybe EMP 3. Have you discovered anything? More global health, but I kind of want like shield and armor health. I can't really buy anything of like substantial use right now, so that's kind of the sucky part about it. Let me expand this way. We found the thing here. Like, if best to stay alive, I can just get like shields down, or not shields, some mines. But I mean, I feel like even then mines won't really help. Alright. So I think we lose here because I don't think there's any way, shape, or form we can actually clutch up. But, you know, if you guys want to prove me wrong, you know, by all means, prove me wrong. But I mean, based off that last wave, I don't think we're surviving much for longer. Now we got, what are these, rhombuses? They look like diamonds. All right, this wave is coming in, so let's see how good are we for this wave. I'll just spam down ballistas. They're unupgraded, but I feel like we gotta do something at this point. And yeah, they definitely are going through. Why do I exist? Because the developer made you exist. Can't really do much. Can't really do much else here. Let's get that. And yeah, this is definitely a G. There's no way. There's no way we're winning here. That is a lot of guys. But man, that was unexpected. I really thought, you know, we're gonna be able to like easily win this, but no, it seems like this lane right here just did not have enough in the tank. And I'm kind of curious as to why. I think it has to do with them taking the shortest path, and I think that's kind of the reason why. Because I mean, the other paths were fine, but I think it's just that path right there just really did screw us over. But man, you know, I mean, it was a good attempt. Made it to level 40. I believe it's actually the farthest I've made it. You know, I've made almost 2,000 XP, and so I mean 2,000 XP would be pretty good, because I mean there is an upgrade mechanic, and believe it or not, I actually haven't even gotten all the upgrades. There still is a lot more I haven't unlocked, and there's new towers I haven't really unlocked as well. So hopefully next time we can be able to do this and try out kind of more towers. So yeah, that was Rogue Tower, the tower defense roguelike. If you enjoyed it, you know, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys over in the next video.